So yeah, as we were talking, swing failure. But how many times we've seen this? How many times we've seen this concept, right? Consolidation, breaks, comes back, and pumps back up. Or even, yeah, it breaks, comes like this, and goes back up.
Yeah, many times.
How many times we've seen that? Yes, this pattern repeats a lot. This is a higher probability pattern for a swing fail. But at the same time, I have my own pattern where I see this. And the invalidity of it is just right here. And it's more clear on the euro. We are at the invalidity point. As long as we do not close, we can swing high, but do not close above here.
How did that close on the 3-day?
It closed very bullish. It closed even on the weekly.
Oh, it's a 4-day, there it is.
Exactly, 4-day, weekly.
It's a reversal.
Yep. Yeah. But I would give you a very simple example. Right here. Closes and retrace all the way almost back to its starting point.
What's the justification that they're gonna come up with?
Not justification, man. It's just liquidity, my friend.
They always come up with some.
Well, something will pop up in the news, my friend. Everything will pop up in the news. Everything will pop up in the news. Yeah, definitely. But the daily and the 4-hour, they're good to go. Even on the daily, there's the divergence on the other side if you use it. So I'm looking for at least a retracement, something like this, if not a continuation of the down move. Because if this breaks down here, oh boy.
Well, beyond parity on that.
Oh boy, my friend.
It could be an ABC from that last swing. No?
They're all ABC.
They're all ABCs, my friend.
I assume all of them.
Mm.
It's funny. Before I took Rex class in 1, 2, 3, 5. Now I say everything is ABC.
3-wave move. Everything is 3-wave move. So yeah, I'm looking for this setup for the upcoming week. Most likely a retracement till a certain point. We'll update during the week how we're trading, and for most likely I will be going live like I did last week, trading my setups as we move on. New York time, yeah, but New York time I still go live. It's just the kids are around, man. So it's gonna be too much noise, and you can't focus. You can't be in the zone. I prefer to I trade the London. I'm all by myself. Focus, go in the zone, trade my stuff, and get out. Yes, sir.
For the nanny in Africa, man.
I already have one.
You got like 2 names.
So I don't need. It's just the kids. They want my attention, right? So the whole time. So until the mama comes back. So, anyways. So London is more relaxed for me. I get in the zone, and that's why I start sharing my my trades, my setups, I think I posted most of the setups that I took. Great week, and until Friday, traded London, New York, didn't really trade the NFP. For me, NFP was total manipulation. That's what it's always, most of the time. I was, as I was talking with Kimo, I was really expecting some kind of news on the weekend to dump everything. The article that I posted, I was expecting it. I'm holding short on S&P and the US 30.
Exactly the way to do it, too. So the futures would dump first and trap everybody.
Exactly.
Loss gets hit.
Exactly. So that's why I was. Yeah.
Asia was missing out of the market because this week I think they're gonna join. They're gonna join the market. So I don't know what kind of effect. Yeah, I don't know what kind of effect it's gonna have on
Who's gonna join the market?
the Asian market
Yeah.
because I think they had the New Year's.
Mm. Let's see how it's gonna be. Anyways, so that's a setup that I'll be trading. At least a pullback, either continuation, it will show by around Tuesday, Wednesday, or just continuation of the up move. But that's a setup I'm considering for continuation of the up move. Pound, looking for retracement towards this candle. If not, a drop all the way down and take out these lows. Step by step is key for your success, as long as you can pay yourself as you move on. EURUSD, same thing as the DXY, pump, continuation of the down move, but at least we might have some kind of retracement towards these areas as indicated. Then we will decide from there in the middle of the week. USD CAD, looking for more up move. It didn't close above this, but it has a beautiful momentum to the upside. So I'm looking for more up move to come. Aussie retest of this, and we will update in our midweek sessions how far it will go. Apologies for that. Elliot is small. So you see why I don't trade in New York. Imagine you're in a trade and your kid is like. Anyways, sorry for that, guys. Looking for a retest around these areas, either a continuation of the down move or an up move, but at least I'm looking for something around these areas. Gold, that was a retest and looking for more down to follow. Silver, the same thing, looking for more down to follow around these areas and maybe lower. Oil, I'm been bullish on oil from December. I've been saying look for your buys, and if you bought somewhere around these areas, just hold it. We're going all the way up there. The indices, before we move to the crypto, the indices side, we just retested. I updated the charts. The weekly, breakers and looking for more follow to the downside. We might have some manipulations around these areas, guys. Okay, accumulation, not that much, but on the intraday, and come down, come back up, take out the high before continuation of the down move. Or we might have a retest of this. But this is the range I'm looking to trade in the upcoming week. S&P 500, same thing. This is the range, and we just retested the breakers too. So if it comes back inside here, we're heading down. I don't expect this week to see this. I was expecting it this weekend, but it did not pop, so I doubt it will happen during the week. NAS, same thing. We are at the range. We're retesting these two, so this is the range. Let's see which side it's gonna break. I'm not into NAS. I'm into US 30 and S&P. BTC. Yes.
Before you go to crypto, that Dow Jones chart, you see that move is completed up, because I posted a chart, I think on the daily, saying the move is not complete, but I guess it depends on how you measure the Dow Jones, not the from the COVID low. Is that move complete?
You're talking about this whole move?
Correct.
No, there's two ways that I can take it, Kimo. Towards the 786, and it is completed, where these two get along together, or we can relate this with that, and you should expect the moon from here.
Where would you see a confirmation of that? Just a break of the high?
Break above the high.
More so expect that.
Yes.
But then your other count idea would put you at the 1-to-1.
Oh yeah, but there's still more room, exactly. So put it there. Towards the 40. So there's enough space for you to trade that.
Because it looks like a nice box for me there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We're in the middle of it. Created under, created above. So we're in the middle of it.
Well, before you move to the crypto,
Hmm.
can you look at the Japanese yen against the dollar, please?
Sure. We're above here. Look for more to come. Why not up till here? First section is these eyes.
So the dollar is strong.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And even it retested the weekly. And look at the other pairs. I gave a detailed analysis for a member in the Forex setups of GJ and Guardian. You can go and check them out. I detailed from the 3 months all the way down to the 8 hour. But keep in mind, if we are expecting something to happen and the indices are gonna drop and stuff like that, buy the yen, meaning short these.
It's a refuge, right?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
I said it's a refuge currency. It's a hedge currency.
Safe havens, yeah. So yes, anything you see a drop in the indices, stuff like that, sell these ones. It's your hedge. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Crypto. We bounced from this area. This is a valid point, and this is a valid point. I'll be looking for to grab these under, as long as we are staying up below this. Break and close above this. Next section is these highs, not these lows, these highs, and so on and so on. Then we move towards these areas, but let it break first. For the time being, still looking for this. That's from the weekly approach.
Why did you say the highs and the lows by any chance? Just want to know the reason.
Liquidity. Liquidity. Okay.
You're not signaled that it's breaking out of an accumulation until you break major structure like that weekly order block.
Exactly.
You look for upward liquidity. Until then, price will be pushed down and pushed down and pushed down further than you could expect.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I would like to say that there is a potential change in behavior happening with that channel that broke out. Now that doesn't signify a bottom, but in Wyckoff terms, breaking out of the channel suggests that markdown phase is complete and you might start from accumulation range. So this might be our range for the next little while, and then spring down to 26K.
You're talking something like this.
Yeah, make the box there.
Mm.
That's kind of what I would be looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That we break above that weekly breaker block then.
When we were here, I shared in the crypto setup before all the noise that happened inside there. I shared 2 potential setups after this is complete, and I said there's 2 stuff that you need to look at. Okay, one is a potential very strong move to the upside, inducing all buyers, and continuation of the down move. And there's a second setup where what you just said is the accumulation phase and drop, or accumulation phase, induce and buy, which we had on the dollar. But from price action approach and the way I look at it, always refer to the higher time frame, especially weekly, monthly, and 3 months. Get direction from that, get your bias from that, and trade accordingly. Let it break, more than happy to trade it all the way up there. I think I posted, it was, I don't want to say it was a clear setup to look for the buy, which I would not look for it personally, but breaking above these, I think I advise someone that we're holding shorts that if we have a break above this area, certain number, close your short and take profit, because this has a potential of retesting this area, and that's what we had. I did not trade it. On the contrary, I trade intraday pre-NFP this move, and I took my profit and left the market do its own thing. Right? So
you missed the move.
shit. But if you look at it at this approach, these they fit together, and I did not measure it, but these they fit together. But let it do its own thing. I'll let Monday go, let it do its own thing, and we'll take it in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be your most active trading time frames. I emphasize a lot on the time when you want to trade, not just open anytime you want trades and stuff like that. It's not consistent. Have time, find the setup, trade the setup, do not trade the price. Have a setup and trade that setup with the higher time frame bias. So that was a beautiful trade if you caught it. I did not. I already closed my my setup was around these areas. I'm not gonna go into details about my setups, but more than welcome to join. I go live every day almost, which is the days that I trade, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I do updates Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday pre-New York. So more than welcome to join our area. And for the live, I trade my setups on London and New York. As I mentioned at the beginning, there's too much noise around here, so I share. I go whoever needs my view on something. I'm online, but I prefer not to trade when there's a lot of noise around. I prefer to be in my zone, because I trade in between sessions. You want to call it scalping, you want to call it intraday, or whatever you want, in between sessions and specific timing. If I don't have my setup in a specific time of that session, I won't even force a trade, or it's just, it didn't come to my area, it didn't fill what I want to see in my own setup. I move on to a different instrument that I trade. It's all about your discipline and you being disciplined enough to follow your rules of trading. That's the consistency about it, and that's what most traders lack. They lack. They focus more on the future and what's the next move and what's happening, and they forget to trade what's what's really going on, what's happening right now in the session. What are you trading?
I agree, Rex. I really agree. I mean, I heard you saying that stuff many times, but it never clicked with me. But you know, now I see it. You know, a lot of stuff that you said, it just it started to make sense to me. It took a while.
It takes time. It takes time, Adam. It takes time. The trading, it's not easy, my friend. It's not easy to get that consistency, to get that easy money out of the market. It takes time. You have to be patient, and you will pass in stages that you'll get frustrated, and you'll get this and that. As long as that's why I say trade the demo, trade paper trading until you get that consistency over and over. And when you get that consistency, go do. I really, really push that. Even if you have the money, go do the FTMO challenge. It will put you in place. It will put your system in place, your discipline, your approach. It will really teach you how to be disciplined and approaching your system in the market. It will straighten you up. I'm not talking about the funding, I'm just talking about their approach and their strict rules for you to pass the first, I'm talking about the first qualifying stage. Okay, pass that first time and second time and third time, then put on your funds and trade the same thing over and over again. Hopefully that was helpful, boys and girls. That's basically what today I had a conversation with someone. I told him I created Discord because you get bored out of trading, right? You're all by yourself, man. Like it's fun to trade with others and other traders that you guys click together, right? And
Yeah, thank you. We love it here.
more than welcome, sir. So that's why I go live. That's why some of the guys join. Some don't. They don't have time. I totally understand. But hopefully you can join and you can, especially Anwar, quit your job and hopefully.
Not yet, not yet. Not yet. Get consistent.
I don't give a shit. I'll be on the side, in the rain.
No, man, no. So more than welcome to join whoever is not inside there, and whoever is there, join. I share a lot of knowledge, a lot of my experience in the market, what's going on, how I look at the market. I'm running a course that I run 3 times a year. You're more than welcome to join. You don't want to join, you can just join the lives. Pretty sure you'll see stuff that from a different perspective. I will make sure that you'll follow your system and be disciplined about it, as long as you understand what's your system and create it your edge. Anyways, guys, trade safe, have fun doing it, and have a blessed week.